Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. On the last mission we tried to fight the Fanatic, but he was nowhere to be found. I guess he's scared of us. On this mission we're going to be fighting the Brigand 8-pounder. And I've got a party lined up. First position is the Bounty Hunter. I'm going to be focusing entirely on damage, even to the point where I've given him the Wounding Hamlet, which is a very rare trinket that reduces his stun chance. He still has a stun move on, just in case I want it, but he's basically going to be focused entirely on damage. Second position is Grave Robber. I like the Grave Robber because of high damage, great accuracy, plus the ability to spread out damage with the Flashing Dagger's Thrown Dagger. Third position is the Houndmaster. Hound's Rush does synergize with Marked, and we have 4 units that synergize with Marked here. Cry Havoc for stress reduction, Target Whistle for marking, and a Blackjack for stunning. Pretty decent unit to have. And in the fourth position we have the Occultist, who is going to be doing hopefully the primary marking on the boss. Healer, Sacrificial Stab, Hands from the Abyss for stunning. Actually, this makes no sense. I'm just realizing this now. This makes no sense because Sacrificial Stab doesn't work from the fourth position. Hands from the Abyss requires you to be up front. So I'm going to change out those abilities. Actually, I can do that here, can't I? Sacrificial Stab, Abyssal Artillery, Weird Reconstruction, Vulnerability Hex. I don't think I need Weakening Curse because this is an interesting boss fight where if you play your cards correctly, the boss will never attack. As such, I don't think we really need a debuff curse to reduce the damage of the boss because he's never going to attack. We're not going to get hit by his stupid bullshit. So I'm just going to instead focus entirely on marking and then just doing attacks and healing. So that is the party. Everyone has trinkets. I put one person in the sanitarium, I think. Oh, it's Boyce Levesque. You earned it. I'm going to remove her claustrophobia because she deserves better. Everyone is upgraded, level 3, level 2, level 3, level 2 on equipment. I really do need to upgrade my guild master because my skills, I could upgrade them to level 3, I believe, if I had plenty more portraits, but I do not have enough portraits. So let's do it. Brigand 8-pounder. Let's go. Right, forgot about this. I'll bring along stack +5 of torches, 2 stacks of food, a full stack of shovels. Grave Robber gives us 1, so we can put 1 back. A couple of keys, medicinal herbs, plus an anti-venom and a bandage just for the hell of it. And now we will embark. 1 more torch.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the Hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a dick about it.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
War Machine is close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means that the Brigand 8-pounder is probably in this room right here. On the right. So I think we should beeline it. We should beeline the boss, fight the boss, buff ourselves before the boss fight, and then do the rest of the mission, and then, try to get as much cash as we can out of this and see what happens. We already have a little bit of scouting. Initially, we have a lot of people who have 100% chance at disarming, which is great. I'll let the Houndmaster do it, though, for that sweet, sweet stress recovery. Looking at speed here, the only issue is that we're not going to have the Occultist necessarily go first on the boss fight. It could be anyone else because everyone's speed is 6, 8, 6, 6. 6, 8, 6, 6 still. So, anyone could be the person that goes first on that fight. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but, it's only going to take 1 turn to get everything fixed and get the marks on and then get everyone doing damage. Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal 4 of 6. They are sleeping. I am kept from slumber by a distinct stream of whispers, as if carried by the currents and waves of the sea. I have not told them that most of my flesh has sloughed off, revealing a strange silvery membrane. I keep myself covered. They questioned me when I ate the meat raw at campfall, and found my response difficult to understand. I suppose it would be best to explain my condition when they awaken. Then they would be convinced of my urgency to leave and find aid in the Hamlet. I mean, you could just tell them now. Why wait? Hey, I'm dying. Let's do something about that, please. And we're also, doing this mission right after the last one in the Weld, so we have bonus XP in the Weld and bonus damage in the Weld, which is kind of nice. In fact, our damage output is amazing. Our ability to hit those a little bit leaves a little bit to be desired. So he's stunned and marked and debuffed. Kind of sucks. Honestly, you might double kill. You got one kill. Can't be too mad at you for that. Vulnerability Hex should get one kill. You still have the Bounty Hunter left to move, and he should be able to kill one of these spiders instantly. Yeah, the bite after the mark is so dangerous against spiders. He actually crit. Damn.
Another abomination.
Yeah, so he's blighted, but he's not blighted for much, so I'm not too worried about it. And honestly, I'm going to ignore Curios, because I fully expect to come back this way after we fight the boss and try to fully explore the level. So why don't we just move on, pop a torch, fight more bugs? Sure. Another good thing about going to the Weld is that this guy is better against beasts, and maybe there's a lot of beasts here? Not entirely sure. Could be. Hound's Rush. Kill another beast. Oh right, we also get the dog treats. I gotta make sure to actually use those against the boss fight. I never remember to use the dog treats. I never remember. I need to start remembering. You know what, skip the thing. Keep moving on. There's a coffin. More surprise! The surprise is so good. Is it the book? No, it's Scouting and Trap. I don't know why we're getting so lucky with the surprise, but I love it. Abyssal Artillery should be able to weaken and or kill these guys in the back. So I'm going to apply some hits to them, and then he should be able to finish him off. He does have Abyssal Artillery, good. And these are Eldritch, so he does do bonus damage against Eldritch. Let's try to knock out one enemy, yeah. Oh no, Abyssal Artillery is not gonna be able to get the kill now. Damn it. That's like, not super bad, but it messes with my plan. Well, at least they resisted the blight attack. We do have a healer. Cultist is the healer. We need to actually, use healing at some point, so let's try to do that now, because he is a random healer. And you know what? I know we have a weaker chance at landing the stun, as proven by that. But let's try to stun him so we can delay a little bit, get some healing done, get some stress relief done. Actually, stress relief is not necessary at all. We have no stress. So we're gonna get hit once more. And the Bounty Hunter dodged. He does have 20 dodge. Plus 5 quirk, minus 4 trinket, and then plus 5 from light level, or plus 4 from light level or something. It's pretty good.
As the fiend falls,
get some blood. The blood we're gonna take, and honestly, the crest I think we're gonna take as well. We already have 5 citrine. I don't know how far this stacks, but 5 is enough that I kind of want to keep the citrine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the 2 food that we picked up earlier. Check the map a second. Get rid of the 2 jades, whatever. It's just 2 jades. Alright, there's a little bit of food. Hopefully we don't use a lot of food. And maybe if we get to the boss quickly and we have a lot of health, we have a lot of... we have a lot of health, we have no stress, that's what I meant to say. Maybe I just want to fight the boss and then worry about healing after the boss fight. We don't need to pop the firewood beforehand, we can do it after. So, we are going to try to kill the back two line again. He is dead already. That's good. Collect bounty on the front too, so let's actually mark the bloodletter. Bounty Hunter should do a lot of damage against him. Yeah, he critted him for 52, and he's already dead. So now I think I just want to Shadow Fade. Excuse me, sneeze. Shadow Fade, get the stun. And deal with this guy in a second. Oh, excuse me, allergies today, I assume. What the hell? Yeah, these parties I've been taking out lately have just been killing it. That freaking bounty hunter has been critting like every 2 seconds. Okay, so that's the boss fight. Honestly, I kind of just want to fight the boss. Default party order. You know, screw. I'll use a torch. Screw camping beforehand. We'll camp after, I think. So this is where it's going to be a little bit sketchy. Because of that. They now have the Crimson Curse. That's very unfortunate. This basically means one less person I can take out on missions in the future. And a lot of stress very quickly. I might actually want to curse, or want to camp now. Ooh, but a nice crit. So yeah, this is, this kind of sucks a little bit, but hopefully we can make it work. I kind of want... Let's push it up, yeah. Kind of want to push up these guys, and then the Grave Robber should be able to get a double kill with her daggers. Now she can't. I kind of hoped that you wouldn't get the instant kill there, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, just kill this guy. So she has the Crimson Curse. We have 1 blood that we picked up on this mission, so we can resolve her curse should she get cursed, or get craving the curse. Try to heal. Healed for 16 and did not bleed. Good. And just kill you. I could have stunned you and gotten 1 more turn of healing and stress healing out of it. Probably should have, but...
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 passages. Let's pop a torch, get rid of 1 torch, and take a ruby because it's worth so damn much. We might be able to stack up some cash on that. I don't think we're gonna need that many torches, is the thing. So what do? Do we camp? Let's fight 1 more fight. We can backtrack if we need to, but I figured that a room battle is not going to be too bad. 20 damage is fantastic. I might want to camp beforehand just so that I can make sure that the fight is as quick as possible in my favor, you know? Then again, like, that was super easy. What would we do? Scouting, accuracy, crit. Surprise. Scouting. We'll do it after, because we actually don't have that many, like, plus damage, plus accuracy bonuses that we could apply to ourselves, so let's do it. And I might even want to pop the blood on the Grave Robber so that she is in her bloodlust state. She might stress people out, but then again, she might also help out. So, the debuff is not going to land on the Brigand 18-pounder. We have enemies that we need to kill. You can kill the Matchman in 1 shot, so I'm going to let you do that. You critted him. I should have used the dog bone. We'll do that next time. Now your entire turn is marking the tank. You critted the tank for 0 damage. That's impressive. Your job is to hit the tank, because you do significantly more damage to marked targets. I don't really care that much about the slight damage that we're going to take here. You are going to Shadow Fade the front guy. Move the Houndmaster up slightly. now we have another turn. Made another matchman. That is fine. You're going to hit the tank. Basically, only the bounty hunter hitting the tank is enough that we can kill the tank. Houndmaster kills the matchman, didn't use the dog bone, my bad. You are going to... You're gonna mark this guy so that the grave robber can get a kill with her dagger. Yeah. And we're just slowly making progress. He's gonna get an attack out, but that's just a slight amount of damage. It's not that bad. Everyone's got decent health. Reinforcements again. Another 2 units. Sometimes he'll only spawn 1 unit, and that's when you can start making good progress here. But let's dogbone it up. Better accuracy as well. And I'm gonna start my attack on the matchman, just so that we can guarantee that we get that kill, because that kill is super important. If the matchman survives to the end of the boss round, then you're in big trouble, because then the cannon's gonna fire. So you will kill him. You critted him for 25. That's very nice. Good stress relief. Cultist is probably gonna heal, even though I do kind of want to. You know what?
A decisive pummeling.
Make it simpler. Stupid. Get some healing out. We'll mark the cannon next turn. He summoned 2 enemies, but not 3. We're making progress. We're killing them faster than they're spawning. So, kill the matchman, because you do have a guaranteed kill if you land it. And the Houndmaster should have a guaranteed kill because he does slightly more damage and he bleeds. So even if he does 10 or 11 damage, maybe he'll be able to get the kill. I could mark with you, but then the occultist isn't really doing anything. So I'm just gonna actually attack with you. You critted for 9, so that's the same amount of damage you've been doing. And now we'll get that mark out. Refresh it. He'll be marked for the next 2 rounds at least. Summon 2 dudes, but you know, we can deal with those. Grave robber kills the matchman. I wish that these guys didn't get their first turn, but I guess it makes sense because the matchman needs a turn to do his stuff. We will heal you. Crit healed for 4, so that is worth it, even though it did bleed you. You're gonna hit tank. You're gonna hit him. He's not dead, and in fact, the bleed's not gonna kill him either, so we might wanna have the grave robber throw out her double dagger attack or something. Yeah, because now he spawned an additional enemy. So we should get the kill. I want to kill this guy. Nice crit for 0 again. I should have used the dog bone. Luckily we didn't miss. But I want to kill this guy up front so that the tank can only spawn 2 enemies. This is a long fight. It's very... Actually, you know, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. He actually only spawned 1 dude. This is awesome. There's a couple of different ways you can do this fight. You can do it very quickly. You can focus down the cannon and try to kill it as quickly as possible. Or what you can do is you can do what I'm doing right now, which is crowd control. Kill all the enemies that spawn, then if you have extra moves, focus the tank. I call it a tank, cannon, whatever. Yeah, it's down to 11 HP. We've taken very little damage. Stress is very low. So we're gonna pop the log after this fight, I think, and he only spawned a matchman again. You are a dumb tank. We don't need healing. We need marking. This is the power of a marking party. It is so good. Critted for 8. She has 2 stress. Critted for 15. The tank is dead. Holy cow, that was fantastic. Diseased herb, haste chalice for the vessel. I mean, I want it to sell it, even if I'm not going to use it, so let's get rid of the bandage and the medicinal herbs. I'll take the trinkets. Continue adventuring. I'm going to camp. And honestly, I'm going to camp. I'll camp for a feast. We have a full stack of food left. Get everyone back up to full health, no stress. Focus entirely on buffing. Prevent nighttime ambush. Increase scouting chance is what we'll probably end up doing. Yeah. This is how we do it. Get some extra food, rest. So why buff the scouting chance? I'm hoping that if you buff scouting chance, there's a battle here. I'm hoping that if you buff scouting chance enough that you get a better chance at getting a secret room. And secret room gives you the chance of getting head items, what is it, the collector trinkets? Yeah, I don't think it's shambler trinkets, I think it's collector trinkets. But then you also get those puzzling trapezoidahedrons, and that's pretty good. We have extra food. So I'm gonna drop it, take the journal page. The Blackest of Fates, 1 of 5. Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk. But soon we came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes crafted by the pigmen. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. It cradled a pulsing red orb glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert Bolane and I hesitated, but thrice damned Mizir, driven by crazed impulse, thrust his torch in a hidden receptacle and thus sealed our fate. Ah, the Blackest of Fate is the Shambler fight. Lovely. I know how that would work. We need to default to party order. We used both of the dog bones, which is good. So this kind of sucks. More Crimson Curse enemies means that we have a better chance at getting, you know, cursed. We got 1 kill from the Grave Robber, which is nice. High damage and the bleed. Yep, Gatekeeper is dead. Vulnerability Hex on the Supplicant means that hopefully we'll get a kill with the Bounty Hunter. Then we only have the 1 Mosquito in the back left. And hopefully he does another Maddening Whine, not the Thirst, because the Thirst can transmit the curse. Did not transmit the curse. Lovely. And we can kill him super easily with the remaining party members. Let's try for a little bit of stress reduction. Yeah, sure, heal yourself. It's likely to work out in your favor, even if you bleed. Lovely. We get another Baron's invitation. We could bring it along. Ah, screw it, we don't need it. How quickly I am to change my mind about that. Anti-venom, screw everything, you know? We've still got most of the level left, a lot of curios to get. We're gonna get a lot of things in our inventory, so let's just keep moving on. Stashed heirlooms, 4 crests, they stack, thank you. I'm saving the anti-venom, by the way, because I can't remember if there was a tree. And if there was an old tree in one of these curios, then I want to use the anti-venom for that.
Finding the stuff is
and honestly, now that we have saved the oh, no, it was one of these. Home. You know what? Touch the eerie spiderweb. There's nothing of interest, okay. We should have saved the bandages because we could have used the bandage on the weird tree. An old coffin, it is slightly ajar. Sure, do it. There's nothing of value inside. I think that there's a couple of different, like, coffins, one of which can give you positive quirks and one of which gives you, like, a bunch of stress and, you know, diseases and stuff. And I think the one that's slightly ajar is the good one, but I can't quite remember if that's true or not. It's trapped. You resisted the blight. I should have someone who is the most resistant to blight and bleed open those things. I didn't think about it, I just picked the Houndmaster because he doesn't seem to be getting attacked all that frequently.
The light, the promise of safety.
But, you know, whatever. So another boss dead. We got a fight here, first fight in a while. More maggot beasts. Come on, game, give me something a little bit more interesting than this. We're probably not even gonna get loot out of this because we're gonna kill him so fast. It was like a hit for 13, a hit for 18, and a hit for 17. Holy crap. This crew is astounding. Absolutely magnificent. There's an old tree. Pick up some money, citrine, a portrait. Yeah, whatever. Should scout. Quest is completed. We have shovels. There's a couple of things over here. So I actually kind of want to... let's beeline this direction. It's a big hallway of nothing and then 3 fights immediately after each other. And we can use a torch. Almost out of food. As soon as we run out of food, by the way, we're out. Because I don't want to starve. There's no need to starve here. Four dogs. They're surprised. Thank you, Hound's Watch. I think we could probably just, like, kill them all super quickly. 8 to 17, 13. 8 to 17, 16. This is a higher chance of landing. I'm gonna do the pick instead of the thrown dagger. Crit for 30 is nice. Vulnerability Hex doesn't do all that much, but I'll do it anyways. You don't have any frontline attacks. And honestly, it's fine that you don't have any frontline attacks because everyone else on the party is so good at what they do. Like, this party is ridiculous. This is an amazing combination. Sure. He's double marked. I mean, honestly, reducing the dodge is nice. Because those dogs tend to have a lot of dodge. They're the dodge dogs. And, you know, I'll get rid of the citrine. I mean, 1 ruby is worth the same as 5 citrine, so let's get rid of that and we'll take the gold instead, which almost is stacking to the same level anyways. Holy shit, what is with these frickin' loot crates? Get rid of the anti-venom, take the journal page. A trampled journal, 1 of 4. Sebastian's watch was his last. We were jolted during our evening's repast, the best we could make in these murky halls of our once great house, from the roar and flash of black powder. We dropped our bowls and hurried to him. All we could find was his spent pistol and a trail of blood leading into a maze of shadows. We press on. What good friends. What lovely friends. They're like, hey, our friend is captured by something. We don't know what it is. Let's go find him. All right. Blood. Crest. We want to keep the deeds. We want to keep the blood. Probably keep those. We're gonna keep the food. So I've got torches, skeleton key, and a shovel. Do I want to get rid of those for any of these? Yes. Kind of want the deeds. Or even the busts. So you know what? Pop the torch, drop the torch, take the deeds. Stack it all. It doesn't stack. Drop the shovels. We've scouted most of the level already. Take the busts. The only thing we have left are 3 keys. Sure, this is fine. And a locked crate. We're gonna use a key on that puppy. So, you guys are stunned, huh? Not good for you. Use a dagger. Increases your accuracy and also has a better chance to crit. Critting would be nice because it might mean we can actually kill these guys before they can attack at all. Although I don't think that's gonna happen. No. Low damage on that Houndmaster attack. Pretty low damage here. Although I will heal if I can. If I get a turn first. I try to go for a stun. We can kill with the Houndmaster, so let's try for a stun, then go for a heal. Crit is nice. Go for stress heal. It worked. It means it wasn't stupid. Wow. Okay. We got 3 blood. Well, I dropped my torches. If I find a torch, I'll do it. But I don't have any torches. Oh man, of course there's a Shambler's altar here. Can I go back and pick up my torch on the floor? Probably not. But this party would be fantastic against the Shambler. Lots of marking, lots of high damage attacks. Those Clapper Claws wouldn't last long as well. Like, I really kind of wish that I could do it, but I can't. The thirst, if you're going to thirst someone, thirst the vampire. Please. Don't. No. That's good. You're going to toss out an Abyssal Artillery. Honestly, like, marking doesn't seem worth it because we're killing things anyways. Like, that was 16 damage. That would have gotten the kill even had I marked him and tried to hit any of these units with the Bounty Hunter. So, like, why am I trying to mark things if I'm killing them in one shot? So just attack things, you know? This is apprentice level. This is not a champion level mission. Man, the freaking stress. The bombing run, I do appreciate the dodge there. That's very nice. Okay, both of those guys are weak. We will finish one off. One that has the higher speed. Won't be able to kill him on his own, so let's kill him ourselves.
Success so
Alright, well.
Or is it merely
Look, I guess we gotta do it, because I said I would do it. So we're gonna fight the Shambler again. I do kind of want to use the key on the chest, but you know. Sure, we'll do it. Contents are yours. Can't carry anything. Let's go fight the Shambler and then let's get the hell out of this mission, because this is gonna last for a while. I like you being at this stage. I don't like it when you are at Craving or Bloodlust because you're unpredictable. But this is fine. I want to move people around so that when they get shuffled, they can still work. And everyone can pretty much work from any position except for the Occultist, but he's primarily going to be marking and healing anyways, especially during this fight. And in fact, nah, even, like, I was thinking I could use Weakening Curse on Clapper Claws, but there's no point. I should mark the Clapper Claws, and then I can one-hit them with anyone from my party. So why not just kind of stick with what we've got here, which is healing and vulnerability hex, which he can use from any position, which is nice. This artillery is good. Do we have anyone that can stun the Shambler? She can stun the Shambler, and she can also reposition herself with Shadow Fade. And he can if he's in the front position as well. So this is actually like fine. Okay. We're not going to stun this guy. That's actually a very unfortunate set of movements here. The Houndmaster works in the back. Grave Robber works in the third position. Bounty Hunter works. Actually, this is fine. What am I talking about? This is fine. And an initial crit for 17 without it even being marked. Thank you. Get the mark. Get the dodge reduction. He has got protection. We could use the Houndmaster to reduce that protection, and honestly, with 140% chance, we do it. Because it's guaranteed to land and we'll kill this guy even faster. Now I could just hit him for 8 to 13, or it could reduce his protection. Reduces protection. Undulating Withdrawal summons the Clapper Claws, which we're gonna have to deal with now. They will go first because their speed is so high. 3 damage is pretty low. The Occultist is probably gonna just heal himself. Ooh, we can actually kill one Clapper Claw before he moves. That's what we're gonna do. If it hits and bleeds, it's dead. Or if it hits and crits, or if it does, you know, not minimal damage, it's dead. So, I mean, I think that's what we do. And we try to kill maybe the Clapper Claw. Should have probably healed now that I think about it. So you are craving blood. I'm gonna give you blood. You're in Bloodlust, but you have more damage, more speed, and some resistances, which is nice. You also crit the Shambler for 29. And the Shambler is dead in like 3 hits. This is This is a strong party. It's a pretty strong party. Stress is also going to be super manageable. That was a pretty sound effect. It's like, meow. Yeah, this is what can I say? This is fantastic. I'm even gonna try to like go for a stun. No, we killed it instead. That's, dude. Fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Everyone go back to your original positions, and I'm gonna keep going. That was so good, I want to keep going. We should be able to, you know, survive encounters. Maybe I can get some stress healing done. I have 6 food, so I can survive 1 more starvation. I mean, we're already in pitch black. Let's try to get some more loot. And she's already bloodlusted, so... okay, well, now we leave. We're out of food. I don't want to starve, so now we leave. So unfortunate that we picked up that starvation tile, but that was still an amazing mission. We picked up another ancestral trinket. It's a good one. It's even better than that book that I like bringing along. So it's, you know, plus 25% bonus to scouting and trap disarm instead of plus 10%, I think it was. We picked up a virtue ring, which is nice. More deeds, more crests, more heirlooms. People are at level 3 and level 2, so we can have more people to go out on future missions. And I've got a grave robber who has a crimson curse. That's actually quite nice because I have another person that I can bring along for a fanatic attempt, trying to find him. Fated is also amazing. Chance to turn any hit or any miss into a hit. Second wind replaces warrior of light. Scattering. Minus 5% damage ranged. He has no range skills that I like using anyway, so it doesn't matter. Beast Hater, you already do more damage versus Beast because you have a dog. Stress versus Unholy, that's kind of meh. You know, not good, but it's not terrible. It's not like you have minus 10 speed.
Curiosity.
Come down from the Bloodlust, come down from the Bloodlust. You are in Bloodlust.
On my road to damnation.
Removed Claustrophobia. People have leveled up. Everyone leveled up a little bit there, either to level 2 or to level 3, and we defeated another boss, a Brigand 8-pounder. Dude, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get out of here. So, what are we gonna do? We could gather the blood, and we could gather the blood with a blood party. Something like this. And if we can fight the fanatic here, that would be great. Yeah, hell yeah. Why don't we try this? We'll try everyone's got very low stress. Everyone's level 2. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll try to gather the blood. We'll A, gather a lot of blood, and B, hopefully we can fight the fanatic. I don't know if the fanatic can appear in the courtyard, but maybe this increases the likelihood of that happening. He is fighting the blood after all. He's fighting the curse. I like that idea so much that I think I'm gonna do it. So thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will hope to see you here for the next quest in the Darkest Dungeon, where I think I will go to the courtyard. See you then.